my iPad mini has become one of the devices I use the most, especially for planning. It's small enough that I actually keep it near me throughout the day. I thought I'd show you how I use it to plan in Goodnotes. It's also the last week of the month and I'm starting to plan August. So I'm gonna show you a little preview of what it's like to plan the month in my iPad. I'll show you the monthly setup in another video, so if you want to see that, let me know. If you've been wanting to use your iPad more, using it as a notebook or planner is one way to do it. Ever since I started planning on my iPad, I haven't bought any new notebooks, and I used to buy at least one every year and fill it with all kinds of random things. Now I can have multiple notebooks all on one device. I use a note-taking app called Goodnotes and import the planner I designed. I mainly plan on my iPad mini because it truly feels like a notebook. In my opinion, it's the perfect size. It's powerful but still extremely portable. I love that it fits inside all my bags, so I actually bring it with me everywhere. That makes it easier for me to stick with my planner and use it consistently. One of my favorite things about digital planning is that you can switch things up whenever you want. I'm still using the same focus planner, but this time with different tab colors. I switched from matcha to sunset. Anyway, this is the page I use the most. One of my favorite parts is filling in my weekly intention and top priorities. It helps me set the direction for the week and makes me really think about which tasks will actually move the needle. I try not to plan every single detail of my week because I want to leave room for life to happen. Moving on through the weekly view, I set it up by adding 3 things I want to do each day. For me, that's posting, working out, and doing something fun. For you, it could be something completely different. You could also use this section as a mini habit tracker. Then I use these stickers, which I also made as sticky notes and to-do lists. I know it can be tempting to write down every single thing you want to do, but when everything's on the same list, it all starts to feel equally important. And usually the smaller maintenance tasks are easier to check off, while the harder things that actually move you forward keep getting pushed back. That's why I intentionally plan less. I only fill in what I know for sure I want or need to do. So I'll add my workouts, plan the earlier part of the week, and include a few reminders. I fill in my main to-do list last. Some of it repeats the tasks that already appear on specific days, but I also have tasks that don't have dates yet, so I keep that all here. I also like to separate the list into business or work tasks and personal tasks. And again, I try not to fill every single line. Then throughout the week, I'll add things, remove things, move plans around, and check things off. With digital planning, I love that I'm not wasting any pages or paper, and the planner never gets messy. I can use all kinds of pens and colors without carrying an entire pencil case. And now, for anything that doesn't fit into a to-do list or belong to a specific day, I put it in the notes and reminders section. And of course, I still like to make it look nice. I didn't always love using the multi-window feature on the iPad mini because the screen's already so small, but it's actually really useful for dragging and dropping photos directly from my camera roll. I'm also using these wallpapers I made as backgrounds for my sticky notes. I make a new set every month, and you can sign up to receive them using the link in the description. As for what to put in this section, it can really be anything. I use it for things I want to experiment with, projects that have been on my mind, or things I've been noticing and want to pay more attention to. In the past, I've also added a mini checklist for things I learned that week and things I accomplished. I like that the space doesn't have one specific purpose and it can change depending on what you need that week. Now that I have the structure in place, I feel much less scattered. I always have somewhere to write things down and I can come back throughout the week to add something, check things off, or change the plan if I need to. Okay, so we plan the week and now I'm gonna show you how I plan the month. The weekly page helps me figure out what I'm doing next, but this page gives me a zoomed out view of the entire month. I start by adding everything I already know is happening. Seeing everything together helps me notice which weeks are already busy and where I still have room before I start committing to more things. It's a great way to get an overview of your month. At the bottom, I keep another open section for anything that doesn't necessarily fit on a specific date. This month, I'm using it for things I want to do or try, goals I'm thinking about, and my content diet. So now I have my week planned and a little head start on August. I'll keep coming back throughout the week to check things off, add new plans, and move things around as life changes. If you want to see the full August setup, including the dashboard and vision board, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.